Friday, a brief homecoming celebration was held in Belize City to recognize the first Belizean to elevate to the position of Archbishop in the Anglican Church.
This is a special day for all of us in Belize. Belizean born Bishop is now His Grace the Most Reverend Phillip S. Wright, Archbishop of the Church in the province of the West Indies. And it says a lot about his service over the years.
There are only 3 orders in the church: deacon, priest, and bishop. So I'm still a bishop. You become an archbishop in that you attain to a senior position, especially in the House of Bishops. So we have a term we use for archbishops, and they are the first among equals, meaning I am still a bishop like all my fellow bishops. But when we meet for meetings, I am likely the one to chair the meeting. I stay in touch with them to give support to their ministry in their various dioceses. And of course, there is a province over which I will now have oversight. And beyond the Caribbean, beyond the region, as an archbishop, you also get to sit on some of the international bodies of the Anglican Church.
At 58 years old, Archbishop Phillip Wright never saw himself ascending to this level of service in ministry, but he remembers feeling a strong sense of calling on his life at 9 years old as a child growing up in southside Belize City.
I remember from as early as that age thinking about what it would be like to be a priest. It moved a few feet forward during my confirmation class. I think that's when I really decided I really want to be a priest. And that was about age 12. So by age 12, 13, I was already a server acolyte assisting the priest at the altar. Of course, I went on to high school and I majored in science. So my entire family thought he's going to put this priest thing aside and become an engineer or something like that.
But his interest and desire to be a priest never waned. From Wesley High School to Belize Technical College, at 22 years old, he went off to seminary for 3 years. Ordained a deacon at age 25, a priest shortly after, and a bishop at age 38, Archbishop Phillip Wright has devoted his entire life to the service of God and country.
Your election reflects the trust the church places in your spiritual guidance through your dedication, your faithfulness, your pastoral wisdom, your steadfast commitment to the gospel and the service of God and His people.
As a religious person, I realize one of the privileges we have is to not only enter people's lives at sometimes the most significant and meaningful moments, but we're also called to journey with people. Because in a sense, we're all on this journey. We're all seeking purpose and meaning in life. We all want to know that our lives have value, right? And I think as a religious leader, we are called to help people along those paths as we ourselves travel.
In our conversation with Archbishop Phillip Wright, we sought the answer to an age-old question that people around the world grapple with. If God is good, then why does evil exist?
Yeah, I think it's a question no religion has been able to properly answer. And our faith tells us that, well, the term we use is a fallen world, and I think even the authors of the Bible, in saying that, are trying to say to us, it was always meant to be better than this, and therefore there is a sense in which you accept there's evil in the world. You accept that things don't always work out. But that is balanced with a hope that the God we serve is in control and He does have a brighter future for us.
Archbishop Wright expressed gratitude for the well wishes and congratulatory messages he has been receiving from across the country and region. Reporting for News 5, I am Paul Lopez.